Matinee Theater is an American anthology series that aired on NBC during the golden age of television, from 1955 to 1958. The series, which ran daily in the afternoon, was frequently live. It was produced by Albert McCleary, Darrell Ross, George Cahan and Frank Price, with executive producer George Lowther. McCleary had previously produced the live series Cameo Theater, which introduced to television the concept of theater in the round. TV plays staged with minimal sets. Jim Buckley of the Pewter Plow Playhouse recalled, "When Al McCleary got back to the States, he originated a most ambitious theatrical TV series for NBC called Matinee Theater, to televise 5 different stage plays per week live, airing around noon in order to promote color TV to the American housewife as she labored over her ironing." Al was the producer. He hired 5 directors and 5 art directors. Richard Bennett, one of our first early presidents of the Pewter Plow Corporation, was one of the directors and I was one of the art directors, and as soon as we were through televising one play, we had lunch and then met to plan next week's show. That was over 50 years ago, and I'm trying to think. I believe the TV art director is his own set decorator. Yes, of course. It had to be, since one of McCleary's chief claims to favor with the producers was his elimination of the setting pache and simply decorating the scene with a minimum of props. It took a bit of ingenuity. Notable guest stars: Anna Maria Alberghetti, Steve Allen, Mary Astor, Jim Backus, Jacques Bergerac, Richard Boone, Leo G. Carroll, Chuck Connors, Richard Crenna, Jane Darwell, Bradford Dillman, Joanne Drew, Shelley Fabares, Francis Farmer, Nina Fock, Eva Gabor, Edmund Gwen, June Havoc, Wendy Hiller, Dennis Hopper, Edward Everett Horton, David Jansen, Cecil Kellaway, DeForest Kelly, Shirley Knight, Michael Landon, Cloris Leachman, Anita Louise, Roddy McDowell, Darren McGavin, Martin Milner, Agnes Moorehead, Rita Moreno, Jack Nicholson, Hugh O'Brien, Margaret O'Brien, Arthur O'Connell, Maureen O'Sullivan, Susan Oliver, Geraldine Page, Suzanne Plachette, Mala Powers, Barbara Rush, George Peppard, Vincent Price, Cesar Romero, Marion Seldes, Dean Stockwell, Phyllis Thaxter, Marshall Thompson, Rudy Valley, Ethel Waters, James Whitmore, Mary Wicks, Fay Ray, Alan Young. Award nominations. Notable episodes. One noteworthy episode is Dracula, which first aired on the 6th of January 1956, and was repeated on the 23rd of November 1956. This was based on Bram Stoker's book, similar to the 1931 movie Dracula. It was adapted by Robert Essen and directed by Lamont Johnson. Shown in color, the episode had John Carradine as Dracula and Lisa Daniels as Lucy Weston. This was the first time Dracula had been presented on television and the first time it had been done in color.